is it we can look for all of those different views that we need to make sure we get the quality of debate we want? I would say there's probably 3 or 4 areas that are very high priority for us at the moment. The tech disruption is really key. Because what we're trying to do is look at what will that mean for our organisations, and how can you get the talent in to make sure that you have the right people to be helping inform that debate.
Generative AI, I think we're seeing there'll be hype cycles for sure, but it is the most consequential technology shift we've seen probably since the beginning of the internet, and of course it's building on top of the other things that we have already, the foundations of the web, smartphones, smart objects, etc.
So I think boards need to concentrate on a couple of things, and the culture one is always important, and I think that's certainly one that's going to happen and come to the fore, particularly as you've got executives who are quite stressed and quite stretched.
Making sure that talent is correct, not only in the senior leadership team, but around that board table is very important for us as well. With that external lens as a board member, the fracturing world that we're living in at this moment, there is so much going to be happening in the next 12 months. And because I'm a supply chain expert, that becomes part of what I look at, but also where are the implications, not only on supply chains, but what kind of government are we going to be dealing with in the future? So it's keeping that external lens that is really important as well.
The board culture is reflective of what the business wants to be, and it's also cascaded down, and that members of the board are actually members of the company team as well. So we can play a role, whether it's directed by the CEO or directed by the chair, or actually taken on board by ourselves.
Understand whether the company is standing in the customer's shoes or not. Over the last 2 years, we've detected a drifting away from obsession on customer and towards efficiency, which, given economic circumstances, what I call the recession no one calls a recession, has been completely understandable. But we lost some focus on the customer. We spent 30 years building that up. We need to get back to that. So I think making sure that the company is thinking about the customer perspective on everything they do, even down to risk analysis, for example, it's the customer perspective of what we might do here. That's very important.